Professional broadcasters in the house.
That would be you.
All right, hey everybody. You know what? Let me get this a little bit straighter. I couldn't check that one out earlier.
You didn't push that one.
Yeah, this one's recording. They're both recording.
Okay.
Hey everybody. Thanks for joining us again. If this is the second time, great. First time, awesome. Just doing a little weekend review. I'm Stu Mundel, my lovely wife, Nicole. And just talking about stuff that we saw, taking advantage of the social internet web thingamabobber that we love so much. What's up?
No social internet web thingamabobber. You sound like an old person.
I am an old person.
You know what you're doing. You're taking advantage of social media to reach out and touch your
Taking advantage sounds like I'm...
well, if you're using it for your own good.
I'm like, you know, I'm manipulating it or something.
You're not.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay. You're using it to
interact with people,
right.
And that's what it's all about. It's all about the interaction.
There's no right-alongs.
Social media.
we got that.
We got that last week. Sorry about all
that.
And it's not me. It's not me. It is all about the. It's all about the corporate world that we live in today.
Oh.
So anyhow, where should we start? It was a busy week. I don't know if you guys are watching a lot of news. I hope you are. That's one of the things that I like to promote is the watching of the news. Especially KTLA and CBS because...
If you're local.
If you're local. If not, you can try to find us on the web. And if not, you're farther away, just get involved in any of the news that you're in your area. CBS... I mean, I grew up listening to this stuff when I was a little kid. I can remember being a little kid.
Before television?
No, there was television. But color TV was like a novelty. But I remember listening to the AM station and listening to news ever since I was a little kid. Anyways, let's get right to it. First thing, we kind of go backwards this week, but it was a busy week. We did that big fire, and I want to talk about that fire because it's probably still on my Periscope if you want to watch some of it. It was out there in, where was it? Southgate. It was out in Southgate, and it was, the funny thing about that was, we're over the shooting, cop got shot, Boyle Heights.
Okay.
It was a big deal, and that's one of our cats. And anyway, this officer got shot, LAPD officer got shot, so everybody was down there doing that. It was right up against the time when all the stations started getting competitive, 10 o'clock, big time slot for news.
Is the cop
got shot. Right.
Is he okay?
He is okay. He is okay. Shot in the arm as we understand it.
Okay.
And anyway, big fire starts out just south of us. So now this is kind of like a little look inside my world. We're in the helicopter, big fire. The cop thing is stuff, but it's kind of done. It's nothing's going to change there. The officer is gone. The bad guy is dead. There's a little piece about that, but stick with me because I tend to rabbit trail. So I want to go to the fire, and I'm like, hey, desk, big fire. We need to stay here. Yeah, big fire, and then it went second alarm.
Because you like fire.
Well, no, it's visual. It's something else. Yeah, yay, fire. Anyway, so
no, you can't say.
So we put the camera down there, and then people at the station are visual. Exactly, the two people at the station are like, hey, there's a big fire. Yeah, maybe we should go to that. So we rush on down. And we get the fire. So finally, I periscoped that. That's the reason why I'm saying we should look at that first. That was periscoped. It was on, the street name was California. My pilot thought it was really funny.
Yes.
So
there was a fire in
Southgate.
Well, Southgate, California, on California Street.
On California Street, yeah. And during the...
it was a grande fuego.
Grande fuego. It was grande. For real. I mean, this thing was huge. I mean, we saw it from Boyle Heights. Anyways, during my report, I kind of just blurted out because, we use abbreviations. Where is it? It's on California. So I said, California shut down for the fire. And then I heard myself, and I said, not all of California's California Street shut down. So, anyways, I said it on the air. My pilot thought it was really funny.
I know. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, you said this week.
It was busy.
Yeah,
Very busy.
But also that you would be more organized.
More organized,
and
we're gonna. But see, this week I gotta tell you, it's not that we are not political. We are very political. We have our own opinions, very much so.
No, we
Yes.
have our own opinions.
Yes.
Okay.
It may not mesh with a lot of other stuff, but
That's why he's saying sorry. They gave you a lot of work last night. Work is good.
and so
Keep him working.
So the deal was, so the fire's done. We did the fire. We got the stuff. It was really nice. The next one we went on to was the police shooting, because we're kind of working our way backwards. Now,
this is what he told me right now, so I did.
So now the police shooting, officer being shot, big deal. I mean, you see that right there is the problem.
Anyone being shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's just, you could take that any way you want. Stu said, cop got shot, big deal. No, I said it's a big deal. See, that's what I'm saying. You had to really watch how things are
Who cares?
said.
Inflection, whatever.
Inflection. It's
it's like texting. You can't get the inflection in text or whatever, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And in
But
text,
now, when it's on media and people have 24 hours to go back and see how you said it, as opposed to taking.
Right.
Anyways, okay, let's go.
Anyway, it was a big deal. All the stations were there. Everybody was rushing to get there. And then...
Where was it?
It was in Boyle Heights. Boyle Heights been busy lately. If you guys live in Boyle Heights, just be careful out there.
Around what area?
Right around the Evergreen Cemetery, just south of USC Medical.
Okay.
This one was actually right between the 60 and the 10, or 60 and the 10, 60 and the 5, right where they meet. Anyway, it was the officer gets shot. What I'm trying to say on this one is that we get the information pretty much as it happens. We're hearing this stuff go down. We know exactly what the chain of events were, and being in the news for this long, you just know. You get there and you're like, we
can assess the situation.
We can assess the situation
because of experience.
Right. We make the joke.
Okay.
We make the joke. CSI from 2,000 feet. We get bored. We sit there, and we're like, "How did this go down? What happened here?" And we're usually right.
Really?
Yeah. But usually, see, that's the part right there. Yes, we use police scanners. We live on those things. And actually, the police scanner is a term. I mean, they scan everything. We listen to fire. We listen to animal control. We listen to a lot of stuff. But the point was, rabbit holing. The point is that we had the information right away.
Look, the thing
it moved. We have the information right away. We know what is going on. We know what happened. Getting it out to the public has to go through channels. That means somebody at the desk has to make phone calls. Somebody at the desk has to say, Stu, we can report this because we have it confirmed. We can never say we think or...
It appears to be, or even you can't even say
that's not
the
right way.
What people see, on TV,
right?
You can't just say.
Right. It's not the right way to do it. The right way to do it is to get your facts right and then make it happen. And that's what we try to do all the time. And it's one of those. It's one of those things where it's frustrating because we want to say...
Yes, even if you can't say because you have to get approval or you might be, there might be an email.
Yeah, somebody might get in trouble. That means me. That means me. Somebody's going to be like, hey...
Okay, so let's move this on because I'm bored with that. Okay, so the cop was shot... was this the one? Was this the one where it was somebody else was shot too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There was one guy's dead. Another guy was transported.
So this is what happens. You arrive on scene.
Yeah.
And this is what you see, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then we can only say I can only give you the facts that are confirmed, and then we just kind of chunk it up. And that's the reason why you hear things the way you hear things the first time. It isn't that we're lame, but we have to make sure that we get it correct.
So did this happen so the fire was yesterday?
Fire was yesterday.
The police shooting was?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, so what about the Torrance pursuit?
The Torrance pursuit was yesterday. Do you guys anybody see the Torrance pursuit?
Was it a long pursuit?
It was a short pursuit.
Okay.
But the chick crashed. Van caught fire.
It was a girl?
It was a girl. The best tweet on that one. God, I want to give credit where credit's due. Was the pursuit out of the 80s? What is she wearing? Because she was wearing this like fluorescent top thing. So I thought that was funny. Something we don't have on the list. Yesterday also, the chick on the cliff.
I don't know if you should be saying chick.
The lady at the Bat Caves. There's another one. Bat Caves. If I say Bat Caves, does anybody know where that is? If I
don't.
There you go. So, LA City Fire. Yeah, with the sandals, exactly. And that's what everybody was saying. It's like, what is she doing up there? My pilot, John, is like, she's trying to meet firemen. That's what she's doing. And then tomorrow, there's going to be 5 more of them up there.
Women are hard up.
So, anyway, yeah, they say she fell. She didn't fall.
With her purse?
With her
this
purse.
This is when I had the purse, right?
Purse, no bruising, no scratches, a white sweater. You know, it was like... Yeah.
My girl.
And so, anyway, cliff rescue, woman, LA City Fire.
You know, she has goals, right?
Yeah, I
She
guess
wants
so.
a man with a job. Okay, I'm sorry. Anywho.
So anyway, yeah, that was yesterday. It has been, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about us or if you're talking about that girl, but
yeah.
But anyway, so no, it wasn't San Pedro. See, that's what I'm saying. Bat Caves. It's actually Griffith Park Observatory. It's actually where they filmed the first Batman, the original series, and you see the Batmobile go into a cave.
Wait, so that's the Bat Cave?
That is the Bat Cave.
Gosh,
where the Batmobile drives into the cave, like on the original series, it's still there.
Okay.
The cave is there. It's over in
on the original.
The original, the OG Batman.
Okay.
So,
wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been in the helicopter many times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, so...
So, okay, then it was...
high five. Let's talk about KTLA.
Okay, you know what? Next time you write this stuff down and you go all the way, because I'm not writing it down in order for you to sit here and say, don't forget that, you do this. So, all right, let's talk about the guy on. So I can chime in on this one because he's sitting here talking. He's like chugga like it's not one of those maracas.
Maraca.
Yeah, no, I can't with the maracas. Yeah, okay, so I could chime in on the high five guy because you sent me a picture of a man. I should say, what do you call them? Chicks? What's the opposite of chicks? Dude? No.
Dude.
So there was a guy on the 5, what is that thing called?
It's the antique transmission tower. It's
kind
of like they just keep it.
Antique transmission towers, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, wow. So then came the jokes. Right?
Yeah, and this is another one. Did you guys see that? Did anybody watch it? Because this is another one.
I think he was having a bad day, you said.
He was having a bad day. He came down because he got a hug.
Okay.
He got a hug from somebody. But that's another one.
People are desperate nowadays. First, it's like the chick in
lack of love out there.
Yeah, well, she's hiking to get her man, and then he needs a hug, so he climbs the
KTLA Tower.
Yeah.
Got high. Wow. Sat up there and was smoking some weed. I'm sure it was medicinal, but nevertheless.
Prescribed.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you can't say you were sure because you don't know. Right? Okay.
I'm hoping it was.
Next one.
Let's move it on.
Yeah.
Anyway, the streets were shut down. They made a big deal about it. This happens it seems like it happens.
So it happens
every 6
often.
months. Yeah.
Someone climbs up some.
No, the KTLA Tower. Yeah.
Why can't they get to the KTLA Tower?
I don't know. They need to lock that thing up a little better, I guess. I don't know what's going on there.
Right.
But anyway, so let's move it on.
It might be a publicity stunt for KTLA. Isn't it sweeps?
Yep.
You guys still in sweeps, so hey, you never know.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they don't use the tower anymore. It's just for decoration.
Yeah, or for getting high. Literally.
Okay, sorry. Got that.
I know.
Took me a minute.
Okay, next.
All right, next one. What do we got?
Pick and choose pursuit. So we're gonna do. We're gonna start talking about. Well, we're gonna do a little homage or a thing to nonsense that. Well, I call it that people tweet. Yes, it is. People tweet some nonsense to you. So this week's crap that people tweet. Can I cut some Periscope?
No.
Is someone tweeted him that basically they get to pick and choose He's not mine.
Yeah.
They get to pick and choose what pursuits they follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what pursuits we go to.
Yeah.
You know, like how like there's like all these pursuits and we're on every one and the station goes, oh, you know what? That demographic's going to work, so we're going to follow. No, it doesn't work like that. And if we could be over every pursuit, I'm telling you, if we had the ability to be at every pursuit all the time, there would be a pursuit all the time channel.
Right.
Because it just would be.
Yeah.
We make a huge effort to get to everyone we hear. Usually they end before we get there. And we do not pick and choose when. It really truly, as soon as we get there, usually the station will take us right away. Sometimes there's one producer that one time took me, just picture this in your mind if you know Los Angeles. We were at downtown looking south and we could see the blinking lights by the 105 freeway and she's like, we're coming to you out of the break. And I was like, and it was actually an awesome pursuit, but it was the one that ended by your mom's house with a head-on crash into the police car. But it was a shout out to your mom. So anyway, yeah. So we will take them as quick as possible, and I think that's it.
Well, not as quick as possible.
We'll put them on the air as fast as we can.
Well, not every single pursuit, though.
Right. Well, every one that we can get to.
Right.
Every one
because some of them are quick. They're over before they even start.
Like
or some people are just going like an old woman driving like 5 miles an hour, and she doesn't even know that the cops are behind her because she might be hearing impaired, or choose not to. Anyway,
I've had a couple of those.
Yeah, but if you can't get there in time and it's over, who wants to see the end of a pursuit, right?
Nobody. Sometimes we put it on the air. First pursuit that I covered from the air, I don't really know. I think I can't say that. I don't want to convolute stuff because anyway, I don't remember. I really don't remember the first one. So the interesting stuff. Another little interesting thing that works with the social media is
the jewelry store heist.
The jewelry store heist. So we had a jewelry store heist. I'm going to give a shout out. I don't know why did I want to talk about Alex. Alex No was saying something to me today too. Anyway, sorry. There was a friend of mine, a stringer. Won't give out names on this one. Texted me about his story, and right away I made effort. Was not that I was doubting him, but it sounded really legit. We rushed over there. It was the jewelry store heist. What city was that? Come on, Stu.
Okay, so there was
Walnut,
a jewelry store heist.
Walnut. Jewelry store heist. Anyway, shootout at the jewelry store heist, right?
Right.
And
Rolling Heights.
Rolling Heights. Thank you.
Everybody's like rolling.
That's where it was. And
yeah, you guys.
And there was a big old shootout, and the security guard was injured, but he wasn't shot. So somebody from LA Times tweets me, "Hey, how is this even? What can you clarify? How did?" Well, he jumped off the second story. And I think we said that. And this was another one where we didn't have that confirmation. We didn't have a law enforcement officer saying he jumped off the second story. And that's how, yes, this is my wife, that's how this happened. And so we couldn't put it out there. Just couldn't do it right away. So.
Did he get away with anything? What happened? Was he caught?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the bad guys I think got away on that one.
For real?
Yeah, the officer got hurt. The security guard got hurt. One last one, and I know we're running tight on time. One last one. I got to throw this one out there too. Don't know if you guys watched it. And I didn't even tell my wife about this one. This was another great one that you guys didn't see. I wish I could show you guys like the pieces that came before it actually made air. 3 guys rob a cell phone store up in the valley, North Hollywood. They get their stuff, they jump in their car, and they take off. Whoop. Cell phone, one of them is a tracking device. Wow, bad guys. So they were getting updates like boom, 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 boom. Problem was, they didn't have a description of the vehicle. So the helicopter's over it, cops are racing around, it's on the freeway, and this guy probably had an idea that something was up because he got off the freeway, made like some kind of big U-turn, came back. So the helicopter's like, okay, it's one of these 3 cars, and we're following it. We're all, we're just kind of over it. The helicopter's over, and I'm picking and choosing. John is like, well, there's blinking lights over there. Dude, they're not behind him, right? Anyways, finally, they get the guy, and he makes a left turn, and I'm thinking, that's not him. Bad guys don't make left turns. 3 rights and you're guilty. Anyways, he makes a left turn, gets into this neighborhood, comes into this, roll. They literally light him up in the helicopter. As soon as they light him up, he's on a dead-end street. Thing stops, doors pop open, boom, everybody's running. It was awesome. It was like one of the greatest pictures ever. And
everybody fleeing.
Yeah, everybody fleeing. They're running, and the cops are chasing them. And then there was this one guy, this one officer. Got to give him props, LAPD. My God, this guy could run. And you got to figure he's got his gear and his gun and everything, and vest, and he's keeping up with this guy. And then they're doing the football thing. I don't know what happened, but the guy stumbled. Oh, that was it. I forgot about that. The lead bad guy trips the second bad guy. Says like basically, hey, take him. Right, so that guy rolls and falls. He gets up and he like runs the other way, and the cop, and then they're like, he's like doing the spin and he's trying to get away, and the cop just boom takes this guy down. It was great television, you guys. I don't know how much made the air, but you should have watched. It was great stuff. That's it. No political stuff today. No. We do hope the officers are okay. We understand the one officer that was actually hit was in the shoulder and is doing well. The other officer was minor injuries. I think it was just cuts and bruises and stuff. So, and you got a positive thought?
No.
No. So, anyways, if you're watching, thank you. And if you want to catch up with us on CBS and KCAL, definitely do. And